If a woman doesn't respect you, everything else in the relationship is doomed. It doesn't matter if she's your girlfriend, wife, or even just a friend. Without respect, she'll ignore your opinions, take advantage of your kindness, and maybe even humiliate you in public. The worst part? Most guys don't even realize it's happening. They keep making excuses, thinking, maybe she's just in a bad mood today. But no, there are clear signs when a woman doesn't respect you, and if you don't catch them early, you're in for a world of frustration. So let's get straight to it. Sign number 1. She constantly interrupts you or dismisses your opinions. You're in the middle of explaining something, maybe an idea, a story, or even just your opinion on a topic. But before you can even finish, she cuts you off. She either talks over you, rolls her eyes, or just outright ignores what you're saying. At first, you might brush it off. Maybe she's just excited to say something. But when it happens again and again, there's no denying it. When someone respects you, they don't have to agree with everything you say, but they at least give you the space to express yourself. If she's constantly cutting you off, acting like your opinions don't matter, or making you feel like you need to fight just to be heard, that's a massive red flag. So what do? Simple. The next time she interrupts, stop talking. Let the silence sit for a second, and then calmly say, I wasn't finished speaking. Watch how she reacts. If she gets defensive, laughs it off, or continues to do it later, you have your answer. Sign number 2. She doesn't value your time. Have you ever had plans with a woman and she texts you, hey, something came up, just minutes before you're supposed to meet? Or maybe she's always late without even bothering to explain? Now, emergencies happen, sure, but here's how you can tell if it's deliberate. Does she do this only with you, or is she like this with everyone? Because let me tell you, if she can show up on time for work, meet her friends when she promised, but somehow always flakes on you, yeah, that's not an accident. And here's where a lot of guys mess up. They don't call it out. They just say, oh, it's fine, no worries. But the more you let it slide, the more she learns she can disrespect you without consequences. Now, this next sign is probably the most obvious, but a lot of guys still ignore it. Sign number 3, she never apologizes. Everybody messes up, but if she can't admit when she's wrong, that's a problem. A woman who respects you will own up to her mistakes. But if she flips it on you every time, somehow making you the bad guy, or just acts like nothing happened, she's showing you exactly how much she values your feelings. Maybe she gives you the silent treatment instead of saying sorry, or she laughs it off like it's no big deal. Or worse, she plays the victim, turning things around until you're the one apologizing for something she did. Respect means accountability. If she can't take accountability when she's wrong, she's not treating you as an equal. She's treating you like someone she doesn't have to answer to. That's humiliation. Also, if you don't stand up for yourself, it won't stop. In fact, it'll probably get worse. Moving on to the final nail in the coffin. Sign number 4, she doesn't support you. If a woman respects you, she wants to see you win. She'll encourage your goals, celebrate your successes, and stand by your side when things get tough. But if she doesn't respect you, she won't care. I had a friend, let's call him Brian. Brian was one of the most ambitious guys I knew. Always had a new project in the works, always pushing himself to do better. But when he got into a relationship with this girl, something changed. At first, it was little things. He'd tell her about an idea he was excited about, and she'd just shrug. Even when he landed a big job offer he had been working toward for months, she barely reacted. No congratulations, no I'm proud of you, just a bored, nice. I thought maybe she just wasn't expressive, but then it got worse. Whenever Brian talked about his goals, she'd roll her eyes and say stuff like, why are you wasting your time on that? Or do you really think you can pull that off? And the craziest part? He started believing her. I watched my friend, the same guy who once had so much confidence, start doubting himself. He stopped talking about his ideas and stopped taking big risks. It was like she had drained the drive out of him, little by little. That's why this is the biggest red flag of all. If a woman truly respects you, she wants you to succeed. And if she doesn't, she's either jealous, insecure, or just straight up doesn't care about you. Either way, you don't need that kind of energy in your life. If you found this video helpful, do not keep this to yourself. share it with a friend who needs to hear this. Also, hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for?